Dwayne The Rock Johnson. You guys are trolls. Anthony Hopkins. Do I like Brussels sprouts? I love Brussels sprouts, dude. They're so good. I actually had Brussels sprouts for lunch, not gonna lie. For lunch, right before I went live, I had roasted Brussels sprouts, carrots, kale. Underrated. If you've never tried roasted kale, try it. That's the only way to eat kale. Or in a smoothie, because it takes so flipping long to cook. To eat. And chickpeas. And quinoa. I had a pretty good bit of carbs. But I needed carbs. Orlando Bloom. I kind of see that, actually. I do kind of see that. Garrett's healthy. Yeah, I eat pretty healthy. I try to, anyway. I look like Mr. Clean. I should get my hair cut. I should go bald. I should get a buzz cut. Yeah, that's what I should do. Timothy Chalamet, I don't see that. I'll be an amazing actor. Thank you, I appreciate that. Okay, I'm going to answer some questions. I'll answer this one while I pick another one out. Do I get recognized in my town? So, funny story. I never get recognized in my hometown, ever. I've gotten recognized in my hometown, twice. And every time I leave my hometown, which is, once a month. Not really. But, when I leave my hometown, almost every time I get, noticed, instantly. It's so weird. But, if you guys ever see me out in public, if you ever happen to, come say hey. It makes my day. I love to see it. And I'll be nice to you guys and take pictures of you guys and everything. It really makes my day. I like seeing you guys in public. But yeah, it's funny. I never get noticed in my hometown. But everywhere else I do. Do I really like nail polish? I don't really care, to be honest. How do I keep my faith strong? That's a good question. That's a really good question. You just gotta try to... Sometimes I think it's good to just sit down and breathe. And look around and remember that, God created everything. And everything is... part of the way meaningless, because none of it really matters in the end anyway. Whatever is what he wants to happen is what's going to happen. And also just look around and see the beauty in everything, and think that you're also here for a reason. You have a purpose on this earth. Lots of beauty to be around. Then also, if you have ambitions and have goals in life, faith in God really helps you. I'm going to click on a question. For some reason, everyone seems to think I have a water park in my backyard. That's strange. Okay, there's lots of good questions, but I'm not seeing any I really want to click on. So, what's up, guys? Have I ever played an instrument? I do. I play the piano and the guitar. Both those two instruments I have played. What motivates me to keep going on? Some days it's hard. I'm a human too, just like everyone else. Some days it is hard to keep going. But ultimately, the thing that inspires me most, or keeps me going most, I would say, one is my brother. Having him around, it'd be a lot harder if he wasn't around. And two, I would say, just love for what I do. Just loving what it is that I want to do, and loving what I do, I think, is the answer to that question. Just gotta love it. Take Marshall to LA. I invited him, and he says he doesn't want to go right now, which that's his choice. I still don't know if I'm going. I don't want to get out there and have nothing to do. But yeah. Also, guys, if you ordered anything on Depop, has it came in yet? I'm curious. You got scammed? How'd you get scammed? I didn't scam anyone. I sent out everything. I sent out everything the next day, as a matter of fact. You should not have gotten scammed. I think you're a troll. If you did actually get scammed, let me know somehow and we'll fix that. Gosh, my hair. Do I believe in God? I do believe in God. When you lose your motivation, how do you gain it back? Okay, that's a good question. It depends on what your motivation for anything is. If it's your motivation to, be clean and clean your room, things like that, you could give yourself rewards for doing it. If it's something that you should do and that you need to do, you just don't want to do it, give yourself little rewards. Like, if you clean your room, that's when you're allowed to watch, TV show or movie that night. But you're not allowed to watch that TV show or movie until you clean your room. Or if you're having a hard time, going to the gym, do the same thing. If you go to the gym, then you get to eat an extra cookie later that night, I feel like that's fair. If you go burn calories at the gym, you're allowed to eat more, right? So if you are having a hard time going to the gym, give yourself little rewards and incentives to go do it. And if that doesn't work for you, just kind of know what you want to accomplish. What's your why? Redefine your why and everything you do, What's my Depop? It is the first link in my bio on my link tree, or it's just Garrett Overboe, same as my name on Instagram, full name. But I'm sold out currently because I have the best fans in the world. And as soon as I post, they buy it automatically. You guys are amazing. He is a scammer. Guys, hey, shut up, stop saying that. I'm not a scammer, okay? I've never scammed anyone. I have never scammed anyone. Thank you, Anna. Thank you so much, Gina, by the way. I saw that. I forgot to read it. Appreciate that. I give good advice. Thank you. Appreciate that. Someone said advice for studying. Let's see. What's good advice for studying? Oh, there's Marshall. We got mail. I think I got a Depop package. Let's go. New clothes for you guys to buy. Do I like One Direction? Yeah. I'm trying to think of what good advice would be for studying, but it is hard. I think of studying as a game, like it's a test. A test is it's something I want to score good on, like a game. Like I want to get a high score on. And to do well on that test, you have to spend time practicing. I know it's not fun. It's not fun, but if you try to make it fun, it helps, I believe. 80s hair bands? I'm not sure what that is. What color are my eyes? I'm not sure. Guys, I love being outside. Anyone else just love being outside? Like, I was thinking about that yesterday. I spend 90% of my day outside. The only time I'm ever inside, is at the gym, but that's hard to consider inside, because you're still moving around and it's active. But I very rarely sit down like at my desk in my room. The only time I go inside is to sleep and eat. True story. I love being outside. And I've noticed since I've started sitting outside more, like since it's finally warm, because I get cold easy. I can't sit out in the cold. But whenever it's warm and I spend more time outside, my mood is just way better. I'm getting out of breath from talking. Okay. When do I want to start a family? Whenever I either accomplish all my goals, or not all my goals, but once I'll start a family once I get to the point where I feel like, if I were to die tomorrow, I would be happy with the things I've accomplished. Other than getting married, having kids, being a good dad, things like that. But as far as like my personal career and selfish ambitions, I would not want to settle down and start a family until I feel like I've either reached those goals or given up on those goals. Quit too. because some things are not good for your health if you don't know when to quit. And also, by knowing when to quit, you know when not to quit, if that makes sense. If you're someone who has no idea when to quit and you never quit anything ever, then that could be bad for your health, and that could make you get burnt out on things that you used to enjoy. That can make you, live a miserable life. That can make you ultimately be unsuccessful because, your heart's just not in it. So you also got to know when to quit. I think that's important. And by knowing when to quit, you'll know when not to quit. As Garrett's best advice for the day. Oh, I feel like there's a bomb in my stomach. Those Brussels sprouts are filling me up. Why are they so filling? I have not ate enough today. But I'm full. It's not good. Where do I recommend traveling in America? Go to the Grand Canyon if you've never been. Super, super cool. Not gonna lie, don't come to Tennessee or Georgia. Just don't. Go to Florida. Florida's really pretty. What's my ideal girl? I would say supportive and ambitious. I like both of them. Guys, I hope that's good advice. I don't want to give 850 people bad advice, because that's if I give 850 people bad advice and 10% of you guys actually believe it, that's 80 people that I just gave bad advice and they're applying it to their life. I feel like a horrible person. So I hope that's actually good advice and not stupid advice. Something I can't live without. I can't live without a source of escape from reality. I feel like that's a common trait of people with active minds and active imaginations. And not to say I'm a genius, because I'm not. I'm pretty stupid actually in common sense. But people with, I would say people with active minds, people who I need constant stimulation, if that makes sense. I'm not capable of having a day where I have absolutely no goals, nothing I want to accomplish, nothing to do, except just sit down and relax and enjoy life. I'm not capable of that. And if I ever do get a day like that, then I'll usually use it as an excuse to escape from reality and either play video games or watch movies or just go somewhere and just go to the store and just walk around or something like that. Not looking for anything in particular, but just looking at everything. I'll do that sometimes. Sometimes I just go to the store if I need one or two things. I did that yesterday. I went to the store. Here's a good example. I went to the store at Walmart, and I wanted to buy the movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood because I wanted to watch it. And I looked and looked and looked and could not find it. But I ended up spending an hour and a half in Walmart, just walking down every aisle, looking at foods, looking at toys, thinking back to when I was a kid, some of the toys I used to play with, looking through every movie. I ended up buying 4 of my favorite movies on DVD. If you follow me on Instagram, then you saw which movies I bought. Yeah, that's what I do. I need constant stimulation, mental stimulation. If I don't, I lose my sense of I lose my confidence, I lose my sense of self-worth, self-love. I lose everything whenever I just don't have any drive, any direction in life. So that's why I always have something that I'm doing, if that makes sense. What is my safe place? I'm not sure. I guess I'm still trying to find that to an extent. Love getting away. I also love to go anywhere and everywhere. Anytime I get invited to go anywhere, unless I have other things that I need to do, unless I know that I need to film or I need to go live or I haven't went to the gym yet, I need to go to the gym. The things that I prioritize, I will always prioritize first, and I think that's what makes me a consistent person. But once I have accomplished all those things that I need to accomplish for a day, eating enough, cooking, things like that, sleeping enough, I will go anywhere. I always go anywhere with anyone. If I get invited to go somewhere, hey, I'm going to Taco Bell. Do you want to go? Do you want anything? I say, oh, I'll ride along with you. I'll just talk to people. I just like to go, go, go. Get Marshall. Marshall's hanging out in his room. Someone said I had 2 million. Did I get 2 million likes already? Or did they say 1 million views? I couldn't see. 1 million views on my recent? I doubt that's at 1 million. No way that's at 1 million. It was at 100K when I started live. Did I have any tacos in Mexico? I did not have any tacos in Mexico. One, I don't like tacos. Two, you'd be surprised. They really didn't have, that many tacos. They had tacos. They ate tacos. But that wasn't like you went to Mexico and all you're going to eat is tacos or burritos, Mostly it was fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, and meat and beans. It was beautiful. I loved it. It's at 1 million. 1.1 million. Holy crap. I just posted it. That's insane. Thank you for saying that. It's at 1 million views already. Holy crap. That's insane. It was at 100,000 when I went live. What time is that? How long have I been live? I haven't been live that long. I may need to switch to Instagram now. It's probably time to switch to Instagram. I've enjoyed talking to you guys, though. Giving you guys advice. Just talking about life. It's been enjoyable. Thank you so much, Megan. All right, I'm gonna switch to Instagram. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you for the donations, for all the love, all the support, all of your care. I appreciate all of it. I'm gonna go to Instagram and I'm going to guest some of you guys. I'll usually guess like 4 people. I think 4 is a good number. 4 is kind of my lucky number. I'm gonna do 10 more.